What's up? You are now listening to Americanized, a storytelling podcast where you will hear from eclectic first and second generation Americans share their stories and real life experiences as children of immigrants. Hey there, I'm your host Roslyn, and happy Immigrant Heritage Month. To celebrate Immigrant Heritage Month, I share stories and insight from my mom, the first immigrant I ever met. Welcome to part 2 of the mini-series called Mom, Tell Me About Before. In this series, I ask my mom questions I've never asked her before. We share, reflect, and try to understand the experiences that make us who we are. In this episode, we discuss what my mom's dreams and hopes were for her children. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show, Mommy. Thank you for being on. I'm happy to talk to you about this topic today. I think it'll be really interesting to hear what you have to say about what your hopes and dreams are or were for your children once you came to America, what your hopes and dreams were for us. So the question is, what dreams or hopes did you have for your children?
For me, the most important was, how can I say this? Like, number one was like education, I wanted them to get their education, no give up, like go all the way. So that was my main dreams and hopes for my kids, like to pursue their education. And of course, in the same thought or hope, like, have a professional job.
Did you have a specific idea of what that looked like or what specific jobs you would want for your children?
No, that one right there, it's because I know most of the African parents, they like to really tell the kids what to study, what to become. And that's one thing I didn't want to do or be, because I remember a long time ago when you guys were young, I watched this guy. I don't remember what show was in. It was in one of the talk show. And he said that when he was young, his parents, mostly his father, wanted him to be a doctor. Even though that's not what he wanted, but he went to school and did that. Had his PhD and all this stuff, worked as a doctor, and then he went to his father and told him, I did this because of you. Even though that's not what I wanted to do, I did it because of you. Now I want to do what I want. So for me, it's like, it's good, but at the end of the day, it's like, if he did like something he wanted to do from young age, it wouldn't be like time wasted. But at least he did something professional. I'm sure he made money and all this, but I don't think it's something he loved doing, but he did it just to please his parents. And that's, to come back to you guys, that's one thing I didn't want to do. So for me, as long you go to school, you get your education, you get the job, like your dream job, and you're happy, that was good enough for me.
Yeah.
So like job title didn't matter to me, really. I wanted you guys to be independent, do what you like or love, and be independent.
So if being like a doctor or a lawyer isn't your aspirations, what does success look like for you?
For me, I would say, number one, be happy in what you're doing or what you do, and be able to really take care of yourself, live the life you want or you love, do things that you love and you're really happy. That's success to me. Like, because I think it's really sad for people to go into jobs that they don't like, but go in it because of the money, you know? It's like you're working hard, you have all that money, but at the end of the day, you're not happy. I don't want to say miserable, but that's not what you really wanted to do, but you in it just for the money, you know? I mean, I don't call that being successful. So for me, like I said, do what you like, self sufficient, be happy in your skin and whatever you do. That's success for me right there. You don't depend on anyone, you know.
I agree with that, and I appreciate that value that you have. I feel like I believe the same things. Like, it doesn't matter how much money you have or how much you make or
Mm-hmm.
what it looks like on the outside, but to be really like passionate about what you do in your job,
Exactly.
that's where it really matters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that you've always said, like, as long as your kids are happy, then you're happy, and that's what matters to you.
True.
Yeah, which is special. There's a lot of stereotypes about, like you said, African parents or immigrant
Mm.
parents
Yeah.
wanting their kids to do the most or be the most, and that comes with a lot of pressure and stress on the kids.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of pressure because like that they always compare like so and so's kids, you know, are doing this, are doing that, and that kind of frustrating for the kid and I mean for your own because now they're not like so and so's kid, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that can be also make you be resentful to your parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you want that. Or any
Yeah.
parent would, unless you don't care about your kids' feelings, really.
Yeah. It's making me think of a few things. One thing I'm learning or I've learned of this word Ubuntu. It's a South African word for like the word
Mm-hmm.
humanity or I am because we are.
Oh, I think
And
I heard on your podcast. Yeah.
oh, yes, yeah. And how parents can live through their children or like they
Mm-hmm.
attach their children's successes to themselves or they,
Mm-hmm.
because their child is now a doctor, they get status from that too. What are your thoughts on that?
Dr. So and so's father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
I always said that's not your success, it's your kid. I mean, of course, it makes the parent proud, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but you should just be happy and proud for your kid, but no kind of stepping as if it was your success, you know.
Mm.
Because I know some people go like, "Do you know who I am? I'm so and so's father or mother," you know. Yeah, okay.
Right.
So what, you know?
Yeah. Definitely a mature view of like status and titles and all of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I'm really happy. I didn't grow up like that.
Mm.
My father really didn't, I would say, really didn't care or he didn't mind, really. He was a very happy man. So he never pressured us, you know, like to become like doctors and lawyers. And he wanted just us to go to school and get educated and work
Mm-hmm.
to get out of his house pretty much, you
Mm-hmm.
know. I mean, but no, like no pressure. Like you see so and so's kid. I didn't want that for. I mean, I didn't want to be different from what I know or how I grew up. I didn't have that pressure on me. Why should I put on my kids? You know. And at the end of the day, you need to trust your kids with what they do and what they have, like their knowledge and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you should know how you raise them at the end of the day.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I like what you're saying about trusting. your
Mm-hmm.
kids and what the skills that they have and their talents. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of,
The decision they make, yeah.
yeah, like Nikki and Junior, they're more artistic and artists in
Mm-hmm.
our family, which can be a tricky profession to get into.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much talent you have, there's no guarantee that you'll land a job or a career or be quote unquote successful in what you're doing.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I feel like it's very different from the stereotype, so
Mm-hmm.
it's refreshing to hear that.
Yeah.
I have one more question. It's what what did you want us to understand that we never seem to get?
One thing was I think I was like, what's the word? Like helicopter mom or pilot mom, something like that.
Helicopter mom, yeah.
Helicopter mom.
Mm-hmm.
I was when you guys were young, because I mean it was just us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have any family member here. I mean, any other family member here. It was just you, daddy, me, and that was it. So my thing was like, I have to protect my kids. So I was really like, you can't go here, you can't go there, you know. And I feel like sometimes you guys didn't understand. Even
Mm-hmm.
I'm still struggling with that with Jade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why couldn't I? Like, why, you know, all these, why? I didn't have that problem with all of you guys, but some of y'all did not understand why mom can't let me go here, mom can't let me go there, or why I can't do this, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
It was more for protection because I feel like if something happened to you, that's always in my mind.
Yeah.
Even at this age, like that's why I always in touch with you. What you doing? Where you going? Because my thing is like, you know, me not knowing where you guys are, what you guys doing, you know, and something happened.
Mm-hmm.
I will never forgive myself
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I will feel like I neglected that. I mean, not you guys, but the fact that I could have avoided if I was, you know. I mean, I have that sense of guilt
Mm-hmm.
for not protecting you guys. So this was from young age. And I know, like I said, not with all of you, but some of you guys did not understand why I was always on your tail, like trying to protect you as much as I could, or I can still, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the things I feel like some of you guys still don't get it. Even though I can say only Jade is still a teenager, but everybody's an adult, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you are still my children. I'm still your mom. And I feel like my job is to protect you guys, of course, with God's hand, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm number one. You're number one. I mean, human, you know, talking. You're number one protector. So I think that's one thing,
Mm-hmm.
really. That's the most thing I really think you guys didn't understand, you know.
Yeah, it makes sense. The world is crazy and dark, and there's a lot that goes on that we don't
Especially
know.
with what I watch.
I know you did
I
watch a
scare
lot.
myself like
Exactly.
watching these shows and movie. I mean, they're realities, you know.
I was
These are
gonna
true
say,
stories.
yeah, you
That's why I
liked
love documentaries.
mm-hmm,
I love the real stuff.
the true crime.
True crimes, yeah.
Yeah, you like true crime. True crime is a thing now that people listen to on different podcasts or watch
Mm-hmm.
documentaries. But you watch
Mm-hmm.
like Snapped and
I all kind of,
oh, the
yeah.
other, yeah, scary.
ID
True, yeah.
channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. Even movies like based on true stories and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, I remember those.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking back on well, that is your responsibility and job as a mom to protect your children. When in doing that, do you remember ever explaining to us why, like
Oh,
telling the
yes.
why?
Yes, I did when you guys were younger.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Jenny didn't think like it will happen,
Mm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
because I said, if we go out, we need to stay together because if you don't stay together, you leave the group, you're going to get kidnapped, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she probably didn't believe that.
Yeah.
Or they're going to take you and stuff like that, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Or like, what they call it, DCF, whatever, we take you guys, you know?
Yeah,
Stuff like that. Like, I was trying to
I remember.
not so much scared you guys. I think I was telling the truth and at the same time, like, exaggerate a little bit
Yeah. Yeah.
to
This is the worst that
kind
could
of
happen.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I did explain when you guys were younger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
It's one of those things where in the moment, we might not get it. We might
Mm-hmm.
resent you for it, but later on, with our own life experiences, we understand
Oh yeah.
what you meant by that or why that was so important for you.
Mm-hmm. I think my number one fear with you guys growing up was something happening to like in that will result in losing you guys
Mm.
or one of you in any way, like losing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my number one fear. You remember we used to do everything together all the time, every day, like go to the store together, like
Yeah.
no one even was allowed to stay home,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that was my thing, like by being together, like I feel like we are more protected being together
Mm-hmm.
than being separated, you know.
Yeah. Like one person staying at
Oh,
home
yeah,
and
go with your sister. I didn't want one person to always go by themselves.
mm-hmm. I mean, it's very valuable and important, and I feel like we still kind of carry that
Mm-hmm.
with we still carry that with us.
You sure do.
Yeah,
And
thoughts.
one thing to my fear, coming back to that,
Mm-hmm.
like friends, that was one thing too, like being involved with like the wrong crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very grateful and I thank God for you guys. Like honestly, I never had any like major problem with you guys. Like scary situation with you guys because I seen things and heard stuff out there. And that was one of my fear, like my kids getting involved into this and that. And to the point that I think I became like overprotecting, like because one of the reason I never want you guys to go to sleepover is like I think I watched this show. I think it was either in the news, I don't remember, but this little girl, she went to a sleepover and their house burned down. Yeah, at her friend's
Wow.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So things like that in my head, I'm like, how about the only day I let them go
Mm-hmm.
to a sleepover and something like that happened? Or even go to their friend's house and something happened.
Mm.
But like I said, I really thank God none of these things happened. Even though you were kids, it's like anything I was saying to scare you really scared you.
Mm-hmm. It worked.
It really scared you. So that kind of kept you guys in line.
It sounds like a lot of paranoia, but I think
Oh,
that's
yes, I
all
was.
justified. Being in a new country and just a lot of newness,
Mm-hmm.
and watching all the documentaries too.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, and when even you hear your own friends like telling you stories, it's not only things on TV or seeing your friends go through stuff. That's reality right there.
Yeah, in your
It's
face.
not something from the TV, you know.
Well, thank you for everything. Thank you for being my mom and being a parent, being a helicopter mom,
Yeah.
for the low pressure and just your love and support and everything.
Mm-hmm. You are welcome. And thank you for being you.
Thank you for joining me in this episode, and I will talk to you again next week for next week's episode.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much for listening. Hope to catch you in the next episode. All original music produced by Stubborn Soul. You can find him on all music listening platforms at STBRNSAL.